Hello there, what's the story, what's the crack, how are you all keeping? This is the ThePandaPuncher. Yes, ThePandaPuncher, welcome back to Let's Play Predynastic Egypt. And we're not going to faff about here, we're just going to continue on with what we're doing. So, 3 turns until we have built the rectangular houses area, which I'm pretty sure gives us quite a chunk of stuff. So what does it give us again? It will give us population limited +4, it improves 1 area with +1 hammer. Okay, it's not what I was thinking of. Shush. Okay, so is everybody here on the best tiles that they can have? I'm pretty sure they are on that map of Egypt. We have 2 guys out scouting. And we've got our victory conditions. We've already created the Heracleopolis chiefdom. We have to We have to conquer the Obus. Unite 15 main river trade, discover the single Pantheon, build new capital, and celebrate the unification of Egypt. So, the emergence of the nobility. Our tribe is growing, and ruled by one man is becoming more and more difficult, so we need to build a special stratum of society, which can take some of the power into their own hands and rule the people for the glory of Horus. So the goal is to discover primitive army and train 500 troops, which I think we are quite easily doing. Chiefdom or society consists of several tribes, you don't know one leader, to manage such a complex union. The first state functions have appeared, that's fine, and we have overpopulation, which is fine. So on that note, let's +5 hammers for this tile. It might be worth getting someone on that as quickly as possible. Our leaders want to collect different animals in one place so we can honour different gods and spirits in their animal forms. The large main cage is still empty. Who do we put there? Hippopotamus. So worker creation price is -5%, but we lose -2 food every turn. Elephants. These strong and hardy animals will be patrons of our builders, so building price is -5%, lose 2 food every turn. And nobody. What zoo? We can hardly feed our people. I want the worker creation price down. Might be a mental thing to do, but what I want to do is take a look here. Is there anybody that's on a crappy tile? You're just a +1/+1. And I'm pretty sure if we go back to this one, so you get 1 here. That's not what I'm looking for. Let's go back to settlement. Let's take you off that. Out on the map of Egypt and fire you on this one. It's better all round. We get, what, an extra 4 hammers per turn. Still getting the 1 food, and we get 1 authority. Definitely need to improve the amount of authority we get. So another tribe discovered, and another tribe discovered. Let me develop this area, that area, and that's it. So we've got 3 workers to deal with. We can build 2 more buildings, so we can get a rectangular house area 4, which improves 2 areas once again. Increases our pop cap by 4 and improves the 2 areas by +1 hammer. Or we can get the areas improved 3 and improves those areas by +2 food. And there's there's only the 2 buildings we can build. That's okay. Just looking to see what other stuff. Nothing really crazy. I know there's some stuff up here that we really want. Tomb of the Scorpion is significant at some point. And that's quite a good one. But it's on the Egypt map where we have to be worried about it. But we're going to take the food one. You're going to go there, good sir. And might be worthwhile. I'm going to have someone continue to scout. Let's see what it'd be like to try and conquer one of these guys. The wars are weak, and military power is 174. Preparation costs -5 food every turn. Expect resistance 182. To be honest, that makes sense in my head. So we can get more workers. 3 more workers. So, to that end, What are they going to take? Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Something else. We're not going to touch them. What do you like? We could raid. It's attack in 5 turns. Yeah, let's raid. Let's get someone searching that. And then on our own settlement, I want to fire someone else onto that. Next turn, please. And of course, there's a storm. All of our stuff takes a bit of a hit. We get less stuff per turn. Seth, the god of desert and rage, fell into fury and brings down on us the strongest sandstorms, sowing chaos and destruction everywhere. -1 food and hammers. 2 turns remaining on that lovely little piece of awesomeness. So we can get some discoveries. We've discovered quite a bit. The only one open to us is brewing. Barley beer became the favourite drink of our people, and also a valuable commodity. So +2 food and +2 hammers every turn. Can't complain with that. So we've got some cult stuff. The divine help of the mother goddess, neckbet, for later with her predictions. So 1 time -20% chance. We don't have to worry about that at the moment. We could just end our building straight away. It improves 2 areas, which we weren't even using. Okay, so since these are +2s, is there anybody else sitting on a 1? Let's put you there for now. Get you over there. And to be perfectly honest, I'm going to fire you there. We can also build, actually, so we might take that guy back. That'll improve our population cap. And we shall do that. Next turn, please. So nothing finished that turn. 2 turns left to scout there, to the bottom. Everybody's still working away. And now we should have everything fully back because the Rage of Seth has ended. Which I'm quite happy about. Because Seth at times is a bit of a douche. Just saying, it's not risky saying it whenever it's true. He knows it. He knows it. He knows that I love him anyway. He's Seth. So that seemed not fruitful at all. Lord. Let's build another building. Let's put you on it. I'll put you there. Let's go to the world map. Just going to keep grabbing the cheaper to scout ones for the time being. Culture find 130. Find a scorpion tribe. Yeah. Authority found 21. And we built rectangular houses. So we could get 1 more person. I was going to say we could get a few more people, but we are severely lacking in food, which makes me think that this person should be put on a food tile somewhere. So let's try and find our most productive food tile. So it's 2s. 2s are the most productive. So let's do that. Anybody sitting on a really crappy tile? 1 and 4 hammers. Next turn. Nothing. Oh. Okay, so we are the raid on the Dumham tribe, so they have 92 people. We have 436. This should be grand. We're also attacking from an ambush, so we get a wee bit of a bonus there. And this is pretty much it was a guaranteed one anyway. Did I just raid them? They predict a narrow victory. How about a dominating victory? Hurry up and dominate, please. I really wish to develop the combat in this more, or at least, give you more feedback. Instead of just, it's a glorified loading bar, to be fair. So that was awesome. Did we not subdue? We didn't subdue them. Subdue? Subdue these people. They shall bow down to my will because I am awesome, and they are not. Right, okay. Let's take you, get that building done. Again, not really giving us a bunch of good stuff. Buildings. So we could grab the colony in Edfu. Expanding their sphere of influence, the followers of Horus have moved to the south and built a new city with a cult of Horus. Population limit +3 and improves in a region +2 hammers, or which we are going to get. It improves 3 areas. Those 3 areas get +2 food and a growth of +5% for food and hammers every turn, which just makes sense. So she'll do that. And with our final dude here, we shall possibly look to subdue these folks. Sorry about that. And yeah. Discoveries. What do we have here now? The Double of Soul Ka. New belief in the soul's twin, the Ka has significantly complicated funeral rituals. Allows you to build a funeral temples. Temple of the Falcon, growth +5% for culture and authority every turn. It's 5% food and hammers every turn. And this is efficiency of trade +20%. We don't give a shit about trade because I haven't done any trade yet. I don't intend to do any trade. I intend to get everything I need through military conquest and making people fear me, which is, you know, how I work in everyday life for the most part. So let's do that. Let's keep that trend going because, you know, it is what it is. Because our food sucks right now, we're going to discover that one. I think that's us for this turn. We do have to be very careful of our food. Military expeditions is 13 a turn. Consumption is 32 on events. Oof. Again, once we end this stuff, our food should start building quite significantly. But until then, it's an issue. Why are you giving me crappy upgrades? This year the gods are kind to us. The Nile flood was good and we have reaped an additional crop. What can we do with additional foodstuffs? So we can praise the gods. So we growth 10% of this stuff every turn. One time plus 51 food. Save. Done and done, folks. Done and done. So let's look at what we can build now. Still only the one building, so let's grab that. Let's do that. And on the Egypt map, we have nobody scouting. So, do we want to just keep scouting? I think we are. Yes. How much does a 51? Can't get another one. But I do want to start growing my military more. So let's do that. Hopefully some of these tiles get improved so we can maximize the kind of benefits I'm getting. Let me grab that one this time because, again, this one's for trade. We don't care much about trade. And next turn, the military conquest one should be happening pretty soon. Mission completed. The nobility has emerged and are holding power firmly in their hands. Detachments of warriors ensure their privileges and their status. So we get a one-time award of 100 soldiers. So we just crossed the... we're attacking these guys. This should be okay. Especially since we got that bonus of 100 troops just before this one started. I think we would have been grand enemy without that little bit of an additional bonus, but we're definitely... the enemy commander's been killed, so... Sorted. And we can now finish off the enemy attacks from an ambush. That's not good. We'll take quite a few losses there. Probably more than we should have, considering our numerical advantage. But that's just what we're dealt with, people. That's just what we're dealt with. And close. They are now ours. Mission: trade with the Palestine. The goods from our neighbours to the northeast were so unique and exquisite that it caused a storm of enthusiasm among our aristocrats. Nobles are eager to know where exactly the goods came from. So scout Palestine and start trade with them. Bonus duration of scouting is -50% and a one-time bonus of +80 hammers. So go to. So Palestine is way up there. I knew where it was. Sumerian traders come to us from the far lands of Mesopotamia. Their lands are famous for high culture and wealth. Caravanners tell us some secrets and ask for permission to trade. What would we like to buy from them? Buy some Sumerian weapons enchanted with mighty spells of their gods, so strength of enemies is -5%. We could buy fine jewellery from distant lands, so efficiency of trade is 20%. And buy a lot of excellent wood from the Levant. Building price -5%. I am going to take this one because at the end of the day I know that military numbers get quite chunky later on. And every little bit helps, as you know the saying goes. Ooh, the tribes and settlement map are united. All big and small tribes are now consolidated under our authority. From now on, this land will flourish under the wing of the Great Horus. So +3 food, hammers, and that one every turn. I keep forgetting. That one's culture, yeah. Culture and authority. It shouldn't be that hard to remember. So, any juicy tiles here? Ooh, that's a good one. We'll ignore it for now. Right, so Palestine is up this way. It does take you a while to get there. This is like a long-term mission, so we don't really have to worry about it too much. It's not make or break. But we shall continue to scout, and we'll scout along the river. And you, sir, shall be... Where should we put our last worker? What are we short on? It's 3 food on that one. That's not bad. Let's do that for a while. More food we have, the more people we can recruit and hire and all that lovely stuff. So, as you can see, that building actually was on the Egypt map. Colony Edfu. So it actually did +2 hammers to this region, which kind of works out because we put someone there anyway. But what can we build now? So we can build the funerary temples. Funerary temples right on the graves of aristocrats made the funeral ceremony more complex. Improves a region of +1 authority, which is something we really actually need. Or we could go for more food and hammers, but to be honest, let's go for authority. Stick John on it here, and next turn. So unveil a wee bit more of the map. Didn't really reveal a lot. Fire in the potter's workshop. A potter lived in his workshop and accidentally started a fire. It was a tragedy for him, but 5,500 years later, after the excavation of his workshop, archaeologists will be able to reconstruct the appearance of the houses in our beautiful city. So workshop is damaged, but we have one time +900 culture in 5,500 years. Thanks, guys. Thanks. That's going to come in handy. It's not. It's just not. It's useless. Useless. I'll fire him over there. We'll grab another worker. And to be honest, let's concentrate on more trips. Next turn. We'll save that one for a new building. So next turn. Another tribe discovered. Another building done. So we find the Toad tribe. 25 authority found. Improved the Scorpion tribe. We built the funerary temples and repaired simple workshops. So discoveries. We're going to have to just grab this for now. Let's see what we're going to build next. So this improves area +4 authority and +8 culture, which we are going to definitely grab. 5 turns for that bastard. Let's grab you. Honor, so 3 turns. We can grab another worker. And to be fair, let's... Doesn't make sense not to be grabbing 6 of this per turn. It just has to be done. And to be honest, I want to just keep scouting the river. Just finish scouting that side. Another tribe found. And to be honest, let's... Oh, they have 1,000. Merge peacefully with this tribe. Costs 400 hammers per turn, so we can't really do that. So as you can see, the military numbers get crazy. They have 1,000 troops. Bollocks. So that makes me think we need to utilize. I'm probably okay. I am building a lot. It's costing a lot of hammers. It kind of makes sense to do this. At least then we get the +1 authority and a hammer. I have to rejig where we have everybody placed. Is there anybody that's on a ridiculously inefficient tile? You're only a +2. You know, you should be on that one then. +2 food. 2 food, 4 food. 2 and 2. So everybody's fine there. On this map we have those on the go. I'm starting to think that... I don't know what I'm starting to think. But things are progressing very nicely. We're discovering more and more of the Egypt map. We have finally united this map by eliminating all the other tribes. And we may have to just sit back and take a think about, you know, the kind of strategy we want to go moving forward. Do we want to focus on scouting and military conquests? Because if so, we'd want to maybe sacrifice production of something in order to get more military. We may want to just take, you know, maybe 10 turns to completely sacrifice a lot of things to pump up our food so we can get quite a few more workers. And through that, then we'd be able to gather as much resources as possible and do a lot of extra scouting and various little things they get. But that's all going to have to wait till the next video because this one's over. So please, 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 please go away until next time, folks. Good luck and goodbye.